I got TikTok over here. I got YouTube over there and Facebook. Hi, you guys. How you guys doing? I'm so happy you guys are here. All right, sound check. I want to make sure you guys can hear me before I get deep into what we're doing today. I have a match reservation. Okay, all right, TikTok. All right, they said keep going. We're letting your viewers know that you are live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know why I just started breaking out into a dance. So Aaliyah, can you hear me okay? TikTok, are you able to hear me okay? All right, y'all. I'm gonna try to figure this out because I got TikTok right here on my iPad, and I got Facebook and YouTube over there on the iMac, and I just want to be sure you guys can hear me okay. Oh, here we go. The lips are dry. Raging, raining in success. Yes. Oh, I love it. Oh God, can't hear me. Shoot. All right. Let me try these AirPods. Darn it. All right, hold on. Aaliyah, type in that I'm gonna try to fix the sound. Yeah, type in that I'm gonna try to fix it. Settings. Okay, so I turned my AirPods on. Can you hear me now, Aaliyah? You said yes? Yay! Okay, this is so crazy because the other day while I went live, like the sound was terrible on an iPad, and now you guys can hear me. All right, so TikTok, bear with me, y'all. YouTube and Facebook. Hope you guys can hear me because I got a good one for y'all today. Aaliyah, can you do a sound check on YouTube? Oh, I don't know, I'm screaming at you in another room. Did you hear me? If you heard me, tell me yes in the chat, Aaliyah, if you heard me about YouTube. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. I never had a problem with sound on Facebook, so that's why I normally don't ask on Facebook. In case anybody was wondering, you know, well, I don't. Oh, I need to change that around. I mean, flip my camera thing works crazy sometimes. All right. I love this. Oh my goodness. It is Freedom Friday. Yes. Say hi to Freedom Friday. And look, I gotta calm down because I'm just like too excited for my own good. And I don't want to be screaming and hurting y'all ears as I'm doing this thing. All right. All right. Okay, I can see the battery thing. And hey, Jada in the building. Okay, TikTok and YouTube looks good. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so sorry. Hope y'all didn't hear that. All right. Okay. All righty. Lord, I need to move this out the way. All right. Okay. Believe it or not, y'all, practiced before I got on. I really did. But practice makes progress, right? All right. So, how stay-at-home moms are earning online without getting a job or losing their minds. Let's go. So, okay, let me see. Encourage your viewers to share the live. Yes, guys, share the live as you guys are on here. So if you're a stay-at-home mom who's been searching for a way to provide for your family without getting a job, without sacrificing your time, or pretending to be somebody you're not, this is for you. So by the end of this live, I'm going to walk you through 3 lessons you've probably never been told clearly. So first is the 3 stages of the buyer's journey and why most moms never make money online because they skip them. You don't want to miss that. Secondly, the exact automation process that helps you earn without chasing people, posting all day, or being tech savvy. No tech skills needed here. Beginners only. Well, not only, but all are welcome. Third, the 6 biggest pain points that stay-at-home moms face and the real solutions that made me stop stressing and sleep so much better at night. Now, and I'm not going to just talk about it. I'm going to show you how I create content from my phone right here on this live. So you don't want to miss that. Now, if that sounds like something that you need, drop a ready in the chat so I know you're with me. Hi, Nydia. How you guys doing? Now, for those just joining and y'all are new to me, I am Tasha, a homeschooling stay-at-home mom of 3. And I used to wake up stressed even before I opened up my eyes, right? Bills piling up, debt collectors calling, my husband working 18-hour days while I tried to hold down the fort. And I was tired, y'all. I was tired. I felt helpless and I didn't want to go back to work, but I did want to help, right? So if you're in survival mode right now, I see you. Drop yes in the chat, right? Because guess what? I was you. And I know exactly what you need because I needed this so desperately. And I wish it was here when I started, right? So, okay, so here's what you need, right? So part 1 is 3 stages of the buyer's journey. And I want to make this so you can really understand how this goes, right? So again, there's 3 stages of the buyer's journey. And if you guys have any questions, definitely put your questions in the comment. I'm definitely going to answer your questions live. And again, as you're in here, put in the chat exactly where you are watching from. I'd love to know where you guys are from. I'm over here in sunny Maryland, and it's really beautiful here, right? It's hot. I ain't gonna lie, it's hot, y'all. It's hot. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's see. Okay. Definitely to have that on there. Okay. Just trying to queue up the stuff, y'all. Okay. All right, so we just want to go ahead with part 1, right? So part 1, there's 3 stages of the buyer's journey. And let's talk about something that no one really explains when it comes to the buyer's journey, right? So the very first thing is this is the path where everyone takes, we're making a decision whether they realize it or not, right? Whether you realize it or not, you are on this journey or have been on this part of this journey, right? And most moms stay stuck in the first stage for years. So let me break it down for you. Stage 1 is awareness, right? And awareness is like, I have a problem, but I don't know what to do about it. And full transparency, guys, this is where I was when I first started, right? I knew something had to change. I was tired of watching my husband kill himself working, right? So many daggone hours. And I hated that I couldn't help financially without sacrificing the reason that I came home. But all I was doing at that point was just scrolling through TikTok and YouTube, saving posts, watching TikToks, and praying for something to come along that didn't feel like a scam, right? Now, let me show you the pros of this stage, right? Because I want you guys to understand that. And also get a screenshot of this. I want you guys to make sure you guys have that. You're paying attention. You're open, right? That's the pros of that. That means you're aware of what's going on. But there are some cons when it comes to this stage. And the cons of this awareness stage is that you can be stuck there for years, right? You're not taking action. You're just scrolling through, collecting hope and not results, right? You're watching other people live the life that you want while you stay stuck. So let me give you an example. So you've been saying something like, I've got to do something, but haven't done it yet. Drop a yes in the chat. Drop a yes in the chat, right? Because that's awareness. And I've lived there for way too long. And stage 2 is consideration. right? Now, what is consideration? Consideration is like, for example, I'm actively looking for a solution, right? This is where a lot of you are right now. So you've probably looked into different options and you've probably checked out surveys, probably looked at apps and side hustles. You maybe even tried MLM, right? Thinking that it could be the answer. I know I tried it because I was looking for something, right? And the monthly expenses was like killing me, right? And but maybe you thought maybe I'll start a business, but I don't even know what kind of business to start, right? So let's pause here and break something very important down. Hope you guys are taking notes. I'm taking notes. So MLM, network marketing. I tried that, like I said, right? So you get excited, you think maybe, yeah, this is it, right? But then you realize you're working hours a day for tiny commissions, right? And how many of us, put in the chat, how many of us have done multi-level marketing, right? And realize you are trading time for dollars. And not only that, you have to chase people, you have to cold message your friends, and you know your friends tired of you, you know what you got going on. And then you're only making maybe about 10, 25% profit after hundreds of dollars in products, right? And you realize, I know I definitely realized I was spending more money than I was earning, right? And it was so exhausting because you're trading your time for crumbs. And then I found digital marketing. Digital marketing is digital, like it says, right? It's like digital real estate. And you have an automated system. And that, for me, guys, everything changed. So here's the difference. You're making 100% profit on each sale. You're not stocking anything. You're not shipping anything. And you're definitely not chasing nobody and living in their daggone DMs. Holla if you hear me. Okay. Now, so you set up a system that does the heavy lifting for you. And it works 24/7, even while you're sleeping, even while you're homeschooling. Because I'm a homeschool mom. So you still have to show up and learn, but the return is real and it's yours. Yes, it's yours. It doesn't belong to anybody else. So if you've ever tried something that left you more broke and burnt out, drop a yes in the chat, right? That was me when I was in the consideration stage, right? And so I knew I needed something smarter and not harder. So stage 3 is the decision stage. So it's like I found something and I'm deciding whether or not this is the one for me, right? If this is where you are and you're watching this and you feel a yes in your body, but you're scared to move, I get it, right? Because I sat on a decision for weeks, right? I sat on a decision for weeks. And it wasn't because I wasn't ready. I'm what you call a recovering overthinker. Yes, it's like I overthink everything, right? And so even after I saw the results, even after I saw people making money, I was still kind of afraid of failing because so many things I've tried before, I failed at, right? And so anytime, guys, you want, get a screenshot of this because I will be going off this page, but get a screenshot of this. And anytime if you have to bounce off of here, all you have to do is go here to get the blueprint that I'm following in this system, right? Hey, the stay-at-home mom joined. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys so much for joining. And so you want to get a screenshot of that, right? And so, like I said, when I was in that whole decision stage, guys, I was afraid of failing. I was afraid of wasting money. And I was afraid of being disappointed again. But then I asked myself, what is the cost of doing nothing? And I'm telling you, when I asked that hard question, it hit hard. Because another month of stress, burnout, and watching my husband work himself to the ground was way more expensive than the $100 investment that the business is asking me for, right? And so if you're in decision mode and you just need clarity, drop a yes in the chat and stay with me because the next part will show you how simple and real this can be. So now we're going to go into part 2 of the automation process, the Freedom Formula Blueprint, all right? And let's see. Yes, here we go right here. All right, this is the Freedom Formula Blueprint that I'm following. Jocelyn, thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much. And if I missed any of you guys' comments, I'll definitely go back and read it. But it's hard trying to like look at both these screens at the same time. But let me take a pause for the cause and see if I see any comments over here. All right. And happy Friday, y'all. How's y'all Friday going? How is y'all Friday going? Hope y'all having a good Friday today. Because it's Freedom Friday. So why the heck not, right? And so again, like I said, part 2 is the automation process. And I want you guys to see that I found a system that felt like an answered prayer, and it's called the Freedom Formula Blueprint. And here's the thing, it's beginner friendly, mom approved, and it works. And so here's how it goes, right? So you would go here and you would get free access to the blueprint, and it's going to show you how to build an online income in 2 hours a day. After that, you're going to watch a video, right? And in this video, it's going to walk you through the whole process and testimonials and all of that. And you'll get to see real moms doing it. But guess what? Not only moms, dads are doing this too, right? And so between this video and this video, it's going to answer about 99% of your questions. And if you're the 1% who still has questions, I will personally reply to the email. All you got to do is reply to the email once you get your blueprint. And even if you're not ready to buy right now, that's okay. I'll still send you helpful emails that'll walk with you on your journey. Yes, walk with you on your journey. And the best part, you can unsubscribe at any time. But I want you to be able to give yourself credit. Give yourself credit for even checking it out, right? Because guess what? That alone separates you from those who are still stuck and not taking action. Dwayne Taylor, what's happening? What's up, Chris? How you guys doing? Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all so much for the love. Joanne, thank you guys for coming in. And let's see. Okay, so if you want the blueprint, right, just drop ready in the chat, or just go here and claim your blueprint. But when you get your blueprint, right, I want you to be sure that you email me with the word "got it," so that way I know that you got your blueprint. But let me show you this, right? And so I want you guys to see this right here. See what I have RFB? RFB means it's a rejection-free business, because it's like Amazon. I don't have to get on the phone to call anybody. I don't have to get in anybody's DMs. It's like everything is done digitally, which means online, like on social media. User, oh my goodness, thank you for the follow. User 3171705611253. Thank you so much. Hey, Tasha, DGZ fam. Pay Moms Daily. Yes, I know that's right, girl. I love your name. Yes, Pay Moms Daily. We need to be paid daily. Thank you for the heartbeat. Yes, became number 7 in the fan club. Yes. Gotta love it. And I love this, guys. It's like a community of over 50,000 people, and they still come and support each other. I love this business. I've never seen anything like it. It's like, where has this been all my daggone life? Like, if I could have started this years ago, woo! Y'all be seeing a different Tasha right now. I can tell you that. Y'all be seeing a different Tasha. Let me see. Okay. Really? I must have done something. Okay. See if I got any other comments. I love you in blue. Beautiful. Thank you. You know what? We was on a call the other day, and Michelle was like, that blue looks really good on you. And other people was in the comments was like, girl, that blue really looks good on you. I'm like, blue is my favorite color. I market the blueprint. It just makes sense. I'm like, I'm going to go out and buy 7 more of these blue shirts. So yes, y'all going to be seeing more of the blue shirts. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. She said blue is my color. Yes, I agree with you. And I appreciate that, because your girl has no styling skills at all. I'm not one of those kind of people that like love shopping and all of that. I just like, just keep me basic, right? I just keep me basic. But I love that you are loving the blue, and you're going to see it all the time. It makes it easy for me not to worry about what the heck I'm going to wear, right? You're beautiful. My name is Amelia. Amelia, thank you for telling me your name so I can shout you out by name when I see you. Y'all welcome Amelia in the chat. Send her some love. Look at that. Yes. Girl, yes. Pay Moms Daily. Yes, we should definitely get paid every goddamn day. All day, every day. The more kids, the more pay. Wouldn't that be nice? The more kids we have, the more pay we get. Okay, let's see. Where do we go? All right. So now getting back to this whole simple process, right? Let's talk about what it actually costs, right? Because it's very simple. And my number one selling program is $900, right? It's a one-time investment of $900 and a one-time website fee of $39. And guess what? That is it. That is it. Oh, wait a minute, I missed the comment. Let me see. We need to do a live together sometime. Girl, yeah, send me an invite, not an invite. Send me a message inside the community because I just did one just one the other day. But yeah. Yeah, we definitely gotta do that. So definitely message me in the community so we can set that up. And let me know if you already have a community because I will send you a message in school. Yes, because I also got my own community inside of school as well. So I don't know if you're in that, but I can send you a link to that. Yeah, definitely message me in the community with that. Yes, so much. Okay. So, and that's it, guys. No, that's it. No monthly fees, no hidden costs, and 100% profit on every sale you make. I am not, but I should be. Girl, yes, you should. Because, okay. Ah, all right. Just because you said that, I just got off a workshop call in the community, and oh my goodness, I am so excited for what's about to come out inside my community. It's been revamped, but that's a call for a different day. But thank you for saying that because, whoo, girl, oh my goodness, it was a blazing call. All right. And so, as you guys can see, it's affordable, it's scalable, and it's doable, especially when you see what you're getting, right? Now, here's the thing about this. When you look at this, you may see the number 12. You'd be like, well, Tasha, why you got the number 12 on there? Like, what does 12 mean? So what we found is that for most people, especially stay-at-home moms, for most of us, if we could make an extra 10,000 a month, not including what our husbands are making, right? If we could produce or have or earn 10K a month, that would help our husbands work less hours because my husband's working like over 60 hours a week. But if I could bring in consistently 10K a month, guess what? He can work less hours. And that is the beauty of this, right? And so that 12 means all you need is 12 customers to earn 10K, right? Oh, thank you so much, girl. You got the number title gifter. Thank you for the finger heart me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And so 10K, right? So if the number one selling program is 900 and all you need is 12 customers to get the 10K, can you guys imagine how much faster your spouse will be able to not work over 60 plus hours, right? Can shave off 25 hours, right? Waking up to 900 is amazing. Yes, the heck it is. Especially when you just had a nice little nap. The kids is like, whoo, child. And you go to sleep. You know what? My first 900 came from when I just woke up from a nap. So it's so funny you said that. Waking up to 900 is amazing. And it is. And it also shows that you can really make money in your sleep. And that is the beauty of having a business that's automated, right? So you get to live your life and you get to sleep when you're rested and wake up when you're rested, right? And I love that about being a stay-at-home mom. Don't let punch your clock. I mean, the kids have their own clock, but yeah, right? I cried at my first 900 sale. Oh, you know what? So my kids, right? My kids, I guess, like just like me in a sense, right? And so I remember when I first started doing this business, and I was talking to my kids, and I was telling them pretty much like how this business works. And I said, okay, the way it works, guys, I said, I'll get notified that I have a customer. And I said, but when I get notified that I have a customer, sometimes it may take a couple of days for the money to actually hit my account. And so I asked my kids, I said, well, do you want to know when I get a customer or do you want to know when I get paid? All right. And I was curious to see like what their answer would be. And I was so proud of their answer. I was like, wait a minute, let me pat myself on the back and pat my husband on the back, even though he's not here. Because what my kids said was, we just want to know when you got a customer. It doesn't even matter, when you get paid. We know that you're getting a customer. We know that you are helping people. And it's like, mommy, we know that you love helping people. And that's what's most important. I'm like, those are definitely my kids. They are definitely my kids because it's not about the money, right? It's about what the money can do. It's about changing people's lives. It's about understanding that, thank you. It's about understanding that us moms already have a job. But this job that we have is one of the most important jobs in the world, but it's a job that we don't get paid for, right? But it's a job that we gladly accept. It's a job that we take, right? But we don't get paid for it. And it's so crazy that being a parent, right, especially us moms, because we are carrying this child for 9 months. We are nurturing this child inside of our womb, right? And on top of that, we make the world go round. If all the women in the world got together and said, we're not having kids anymore, guess what? The world is going to stop, because you best believe a man not going to go through no 9 months of carrying no baby with all that morning sickness and everything else to make the world go round, right? No. So I cried because I was so glad I didn't let fear stand in the way. Yes. Oh, girl, yes. Fear can definitely stop us. Oh, I'm so glad you put that out there. Yes. And so yeah, it's like all these other fields get paid so much, right? Like celebrities get paid all this money for things they love to do, but it's like people give us a side eye if we want to be paid to raise our own kids, because like it's okay for us to pay a daycare provider to watch our kids, but it's not okay for us to get paid for watching our own kids. Like, wouldn't we take care of our kids better than someone else? Hello. But that's why I'm so glad that us moms are on here and we're showing the world what can happen when stay-at-home moms are really thriving and earning income on their own. It just makes it so much better for our spouses and definitely for our kids, right? And so with this, like I said, the 12, you want to focus on getting 12. And guess what? It is 5 billion people on social media. I guarantee if you go outside right now, you're going to see 9 out of 10 people on their cell phones. So much so that people, if they're going to work and they left their phone at home, they'll make a U-turn and go back and get their phone. They'll be late for work. Just make sure they got their phone, right? And so knowing that 5 billion people on social media, do I got this in the right spot? Hold on. Trying to make sure that YouTube and TikTok can see this. All right, YouTube, y'all can't see it. Let me know so I can make it closer for you guys. But again, we found that an extra 10K is life-changing. What would that do for you? Put in the chat. What would that do for you and your family if you were able to make 10K from home without having to get a job, without your husband having to work more? How would that feel? Amazing moms in the house with beautiful Tasha. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Anna, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Like, how would that feel if you was able to earn 10K coming in? Yes, girl, sleep better at night. And I was saying, and not only sleep better at night, and wake up in the morning without that daggone stress. Lord, Jesus. That's a lot of stress. My husband used to tell me, if you're gonna worry, don't pray, or pray, don't worry, something like that. And it was like I was worrying about everything. But when you're trying to raise a family of 5 on one income, and people getting fired left or right, people jobs are being, people getting laid off on their jobs, it's stress. You're looking at your kids and you already realizing you're already penny pinching, right? Already robbing Peter to pay Paul. So of course you're gonna worry, right? When it's only one income coming in. So you're gonna, as women, as moms, we're resourceful. So we're gonna try to find ways to make extra money so we can alleviate that financial pressure and so we can bring more money coming in, right? And so thank you for sharing that, Amelia. I love that. And so in this program, now I said this is beginner friendly, right? And so by this being, and get a screenshot of this, guys, get a screenshot of this, because I will be going to the next part 3 very soon. So make sure you get a screenshot of that. But here's the thing. When it comes to earning the 10K a month, right? You have to get there. Everybody does not start from here. Everybody starts from zero because you're learning something new. But as you're learning the skills to build your business, what we found is that 1 out of 20 buy, right? So you can have 20 people that's going to go to your website here to get their Freedom Formula blueprint, right? Because they're interested, they want to know how this whole thing works. And so before they make a purchase, they want to get the free information to see if it's a fit for them, right? Right, they're going to see if it's a fit for them. And then from there, they're going to go here and watch a video. And this right here, what you see is the whole automated process at work, right? This is your whole fully automated system that's working directly for you. Like I said, once you learn the skills, you learn the skills on how to get 1 out of 20 to buy from you. And so you'd be asking, okay, Tasha, what happens if some of them don't buy? What happens to the other 19? Great question. That's where RFB comes in, rejection-free business. You never have to get on the phone with anyone. Yes, girl, I know that's right. Screenshot. This is definitely life-changing. You don't have to get on the phone with anyone. You don't have to chase anybody down. what's going to happen is that they're going to receive emails, and it's just emails checking in with them, saying how they're doing, and giving them value, giving them more information on how this kind of system can help change their lives. Because remember this, right? Remember I talked about the buyer's journey, right? Remember the buyer's journey. Some people, when they get here, yes, some people when they get to your system here, right? When they get here and they get into the system, they may be at the awareness stage. And recall what I said earlier. Sometimes when they're at this awareness stage, they may be here for days, weeks, months, even years, right? Even as I've had a customer that bought from me, and she was in my system for like over a year. And when they hadn't bought, right? So you never know what stage somebody is at. And so if you're on here and you already heard me go over the awareness, consideration, and decision stage, put in the chat where you are. Because I promise you're not alone. There's somebody else in this live that's probably in awareness or in the consideration stage or in the decision stage, right? And so we love on them. We love on you, and I'm going to love on you until you make a decision of where you want to be, right? But here's the beauty of this rejection-free part. You can unsubscribe at any time. Yes, you can unsubscribe at any time. And I love that. I love that for you. I love it for me, because when I'm sleeping, you can go ahead and make a purchase, right? You don't have to get on the phone with me. And if you decide, you know what, it's not for me, I'd rather have 25% versus 100%, then you go ahead and, find that thing, right? So absolutely. And so that's why I want you guys to see that this is exactly how this whole entire system works. So people say, well, are you marketing just a program? No, I'm marketing a system, and a free system, so you can see if it's a fit for you. Because one thing that I am not is a salesperson. I am not. I ain't trying to be trying to chase somebody down. Like, listen, I'm like, no. That's why I really make any money in network marketing, because they want you to sell things to people even if they don't want or need it. And my values in life could not allow me to do that. It's like I'd rather not make a sale than to sell somebody something that they don't want, they don't need, or they will regret later. I couldn't sleep at night. I don't know how some of them do it. I cannot sleep at night, right? That is not important to me. What's important to me is somebody changing their life and getting something that is going to help them have a better quality of life. That's where I'm at with this. And so between these two videos, right? Between these two videos, you go to this website and you decide if you're going to buy. And again, my number one selling program is 900. And that's how you're going to get to the 10K a month by having 12 customers. And again, all you need is 12 out of 5 billion people on social media. Y'all got to be throwing like some confetti in the chat for that one, because that is majorly huge. And again, if you guys have any questions as I'm going through my content, just go ahead and put the questions in there, and I'll try to double back and make sure I do get to answer your questions. Now we're going to go right into part 3. You guys are good, because we're just scrolling right on along. All right, let me see. Part 3. Part 3 is right here. Part 3 is right here. Didn't realize I already had it set up. Okay. Now, these are the 6 pain points of stay-at-home moms and real solutions. I'm not going to give you a problem and not show you the solution, right? And so here's what I know, because I've lived it, right? So most stay-at-home moms don't need more motivation. No, what they need are solutions to real problems. So problem number 1 is no time. Here's a solution. We show you a 2-hour workday. Problem solved, right? Problem number 2, no money, right? No money for another monthly bill. But here's a solution. There's a one-time investment, and there's 0 monthly fees. I was like, Lord Jesus, thank you so much, because I was so sick and tired of these MLM companies and having to pay monthly fees. And it was like, I had to pay these fees even if I didn't have a customer, right? And so another thing, you may be saying, another problem, I'm not good with tech, Tasha. I'm not that very good with tech. It's okay. You know why? Because you have a done-for-you system that's already built for you. You don't have to figure the whole thing out. It is literally figure outable for you, right? I love, love, love that. And here's a big problem that I faced, right? When I was doing MLM, is like, I did not want to bother my friends and family, right? Because here's the thing, as a stay-at-home mom, people just think that you just got it oh so good because you don't have to work. And they know when you're trying to make some extra money, because it's like you trying to find that next thing, right? It's going to help just get a couple extra dollars in your pocket, right? And I didn't want to do that. I did not want to bother my friends and family. I did not want to go asking them, hey, can you please buy my thing? Hot mess, I'm a friendly. I love that, Amelia. Yes, hot mess, I'm a friendly. Yes, indeed. And so we show you a system that's attraction marketing, right? And that's like I showed you guys on this other page, is that wait a minute. Yes, this is the attraction marketing, right? We're attraction marketing, but we show you how to do this. So you don't have to try to figure it out on your own. It is so beginner friendly. And again, you don't have to bother anybody, right? And so, oh, here's a big problem right here, right? You don't want a job. You don't want to get a job because you love being a stay-at-home mom. You just don't like being broke. How many can relate to that, right? Love being a stay-at-home mom, just don't love the part of being broke. And it's tough in this economy, especially, working on one income. The seven-figure dad. Thank you for the follow, the seven-figure dad. Thank you so much. Yes. You know what? Seven-figure dad, I'm so glad you're here because although I'm talking to the stay-at-home moms, right? We have a seven-figure dad. Guess what? And their mom is learning the skills to make 6 and 7 figures. Can you imagine the income in that household? Oh my goodness. And the way that you two will build together. Oh man, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. That's why I'm going to ride this until the wheels fall off. Amen. No being broke moms or dads, mom or dads. Right. And I love that, to have a stay-at-home mom and a stay-at-home dad, because truth be told, y'all, let's go. Blessed day, my friend. Truth be told, it's tough, right? Being a stay-at-home mom with working on one income, because it feels a lot of times like I'm a married single mom, because I have to do everything by myself. Just like my husband has the burden of making the finances, I have the burden of rearing the kids by myself, doctor's appointments, activities, all of these things, right? And so we can have both parents to be full-time stay-at-home parents and making the money. Oh my goodness, talk about game changer in life. Yes, 1000%. And so you don't want to get a job. Here's a solution to that. You don't have to get a job. You don't have to worry about doing some company or some business where they're only going to give you a small percentage. With this business model, you are going to earn 100% profit on everything that you do, right? And here's another thing that I definitely didn't like when I was doing network marketing, is I did not like rejection. I was absolutely terrified of rejection. But the thing that I've learned is that in MLM, they taught us how to build our business on rejection, right? And I remember one time, this one MLM company I was with, they told me to walk around with a jar of pennies, right? 100 pennies. And they was like, I want to get 100 no's. And once once those pennies are gone, then I can go on and, go home or whatever. But out of those 100 no's, I can probably get like 1 or 2 yeses. You know how much time that take to talk to 100 people? Right. Exactly. Right. It's a lot of time. And I did not like being rejected. And after a while, you get tired of being rejected. So what happens? Probably after 50 pennies, you're like, man, I'm going home. Screw this. Because who wants to keep being told no? Even our kids don't like being told no, right? But this model is rejection free because we have an automated system that's doing the selling and the telling for us. And that's what I absolutely love about this whole automated system. And let me see, both parents home. Hell yeah, let's go. That's a happy home. Yeah, that's a happy home. Kids not missing dad or mom, right? And so this solution that I'm showing you guys, right? So you go from point A to point B, because we're all starting from somewhere, right? We all have problems that we're facing that's stopping us from living the life that we want to live, but we have to have a solution to it, because what good is focusing on our problems if we don't focus on the solution? Because here's what I've learned when it comes to mindset. The more we focus on what we don't want and what we don't have, the more of that we're going to get, right? And so when you start to change your mindset and focus on what you want, guys, come on. It is Freedom Friday. Claim your freedom. Get what's yours, right? Yes, 1000%. And so, and here's the thing, right? And it's not because you were like a lazy stay-at-home mom. You're not late. You just haven't been shown the right system yet, right? Oh, and so this gets right down to the live demo. Now, I promised you earlier that I was going to show you how I create content right from my phone. And here's the truth, right? I'm a recovery overthinker, right? So this part is a little uncomfortable for me because but I want to show you that practice makes progress, not perfection. So a lot of people, they hide their messy start, right? But I'm going to repeat this content live and over and over and over again until I get better, right? Not just perfect. I ain't trying to get perfect, just trying to get better. So I want you to say it with me. Type better, 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 better in the chat, right? So every time I say it, I just want you to say better. So you don't need to hide your start. You just need to start. All right. So here we go. All right. So y'all gonna see exactly how I do this. So if y'all ready, put ready in the chat. If y'all are ready to see how I do my content, I post my content, put ready in the chat. Throw me some love. Throw me some support. And thank you, Amelia. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm on TikTok right now. So TikTok won't allow me to go inside TikTok to make a video. So I'm going to use an app on my phone to record the video. All right. Oh, wait a minute. You know, I'm gonna give y'all the good. Girl, I'm supporting you. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate that. All right. So, and guess what? Not only am I gonna do this video live, I'm also gonna post it live, right? Because y'all can always like bounce off the live and go check out a video and come back on versus me trying to pause my live and go on there. All right. Lord, I got the wrong thing on. Okay. All right. I think I'm let me see. Which one I want to do for y'all. Let's see. Come on, no technical difficulties. Let's go. Let's do this. Ooh, okay. Let me see. All right, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm like so nervous, and already I feel myself overthinking. Right? Tasha changing lives in the house. Yes. All right. So I have my phone on my tripod, right? And so I have it set up and making sure the lighting looks okay. And I'm gonna try to do this in one take. So hopefully everything goes well. All right. Wait a minute. I gotta move it out of the way of YouTube and Facebook. Oh, let me close my door. Y'all know I'm live, right? It's like I'm already nervous if my kid's screaming. Yes, you got this. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. All right. I'm trying to see where to stand at. Okay. Because I didn't want to block the view from Facebook and YouTube. All right, guys, if you're just getting on here, what I'm about to do is I'm about to show you guys exactly how I create content and how simple and easy it is, right? And I want you guys to see me in the process. And as an overthinker, recovering overthinker, I'm not going to claim that. Hey, girl, hey, what's happening, Renee? And so I'm going to literally do a TikTok video right now to show you guys exactly how I do this, all right? All right, let's go. And I would move this, but I already set it up. So, okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Works. All right. You stayed home because daycare was too expensive. And now the kids are in school and people are asking, so are you finally going back to work? But here's the truth. You don't want to. And that doesn't make you lazy. It means your time at home showed you what matters. I'm Tasha, a stay-at-home homeschooling mom of 3. And I didn't want to go back either, but I did want to help. So I found a way to earn income from home using just my phone without giving up everything I worked so hard to protect. This isn't a job. It's not an MLM. It's not affiliate marketing. It's a system built for moms like us, moms who want purpose, peace, and a paycheck that makes sense, right? 2 hours a day, no tech skills required, no code messaging, and 100% profit on every sale. So if you've been feeling torn between what you want and what you feel pressured to do, you are not alone. If you're ready to explore something that lets you stay home and still rise, say ready in the comments and I'll send you everything you need to see what's possible. You don't have to go back to work. You just have to start where you are. See you in the next video. And I hit stop. I did it. Love your energy. Woohoo. Hope you guys saw that. Hope you guys were able to hear that. And so the next step I do, I told you guys, I'm going to walk you guys right through what I do, right? And so the next step I do, and if you guys was wondering, I use this app called Big View, right? Because here's the thing, as an overthinker, if I don't have the words on the screen, I'm going to be all over the place, right? I'm going to overthink every single line. But if I can read what I'm going to say, I stay on task. I stay on point. Believe me, it helps, right? But let me ask you, could you tell I was reading? I'm curious. Before I show the rest of my steps, could you tell that I was reading? I'm curious. I love it. Thank you, Roland. Thank you so much for your comment. No, not at all. And so here's what I want to say about that, right? So you have to find what works for you. And no, I didn't know you were reading. You have to find what works for you. I've always been a fast reader. I mean, guys, I've been reading since I was 2. Since I was 2 years old, I've been reading. So, and I talk real fast. Like I talk really fast, but my mind goes even faster, if you can believe that or not. It goes even faster. And so my husband tried to do what I'm doing, like reading a teleprompter or reading, a screen. But he doesn't talk as fast as I do or as fluent as I do. It's like he's really like reading like every word. So you have to find what works for you, right? And he likes to practice and make sure he gets it right. I'm an overthinker. So if I don't sit there and just read what I'm going to say, I would overthink it and won't even get it done. All right. So now that I gave that to y'all, and I ain't going to tell nobody else. I'm just going to tell y'all that was on here. So anybody else come on this live later on, they probably won't get what I just told y'all. All right. So I'm using this app called Big View. I'm trying to go back to it. All right. And so then what I'll do, right? So what I'll do is I'll hit play. All right. You stay home because daycare was. Can y'all hear it? Now the kids are in school and people are asking, so are you finally going back to work? Let me know if y'all can hear it. Let me put it next to the AirPod. And that doesn't make you lazy. It means your time at home showed you what matters. Let me know if y'all can hear it. You can hear it. Okay, good. All right. And so after that, right? Go back either. But I did want to. And so what I do, because I'm an overthinker, I don't watch the rest of it. I just make sure that I can hear the sound. And then from there, I hit share. And it says download file, right? Oh, you probably missed that, YouTube and Facebook. All right. So download file. So now that means it's saved inside my camera roll, right? And so from my camera roll, I then, I wonder if I can, let me see. I think it's gonna let me do it. Oh my goodness, it's gonna let me do it. All right. So I'm on TikTok, right? So then I go to TikTok and let me see. I get the video, right? So I have the video. I get the video. Yes, I love Big View. And so I hit next, and then I go through. I get the captions in, right? So there's the captions already for me. And this part takes a little bit longer because I do want to make sure the words are there. Big View, BIGVU. Let me see if I can put it in the chat. Let me see. I don't know, BIGVU. Yes. Okay. And so, because remember, guys, it's not about being perfect, right? It's about being consistent. And the better you get, the better you get. You only want to get 1% better every day, right? So it's not about perfection. It's about doing it. And I'm telling you guys, as a recovering overthinker, because I'm still recovering, as a recovering overthinker, I have to get to a place where I can just immediately do what I need to do. Because if I don't, I'll overthink it and then it won't get posted. It won't get done. It'll stay living in my drafts, right? Overthink on. Right. So, okay. So I have that. And then I pick like the captions that I like to use, like the design of it. And I just make sure it fits. And here's the other thing, right? So you can do this. You can, wait a minute. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, let's do some cleaning up. All right. Thank you, Amelia. I appreciate that. And so you can do that, right? And sometimes I may do like an overlay and all of that. But for this example, I'm just going to keep it pretty basic, right? All right, so I have that on there. And then also here's a bonus tip, right? For y'all on TikTok, here's a bonus tip, right? Okay. And if you guys watching the replay on Facebook and YouTube, just put replay and put in the chat where you're watching from, right? So you can see that. So I go to play. All right, you stay home because all right, you saw that was like a little delay. And so in our training, we were taught that when people are scrolling through TikTok, they attention span is short, right? So you want to be able to start your start your video right when you are talking. And so that part is the part that takes a little bit of time, not a whole lot, but as you start doing this more and more, you'll get it done faster, right? And so I'll just click on that and I'll just kind of move it to like the first word. And then I'll check. Daycare was too expensive. And now, see, then I went too far, right? So then I just come back a little bit more and try that. Because daycare was too expensive. Oh. Almost, y'all, almost got it. So, all right, let's try that. All right, you stayed home because okay. All right, you stayed home because daycare was too expensive. That was almost close, right? Let's see that. All right, you stayed home because. Okay. All right, you stayed home because. All right, I think I got it that time. All right. Kids are in school, and people are asking, "So, are you finally going back to work?" But here's the truth. Okay. Oh, and I found out I can like zoom in on me a little bit so that way the whole background is not like all in the way, right? So the focus is on what I'm saying because I want the people to hear the message. Nailed it. Thank you. And so this is the only time that I really go back and watch, what I said to make sure that the words are in space so people can see it. So I'll make sure I do that. And not an MLM. It's not I think it looks fine, right? And all right, and so then what I do is I'll scroll to the end because again, I'm recovering from overthinking, so I don't want to keep on like nitpicking every little thing. So I'll go toward the end, and I'll just like probably cut part of that off. Oh, I like that smile right there, so I'll probably keep that. Okay. So in the next video. All right, and I'll probably make that last picture right there. I'll probably make that the cover photo. And so since all that's done, right, I'm just gonna go next and see where it says edit cover. And I didn't know this at first, guys. All of this I learned. You have a beautiful smile. Oh, thank you so much, Amelia. All this I learned from this program, right? So it's more than just buying a course to buy a course. Like I'm really learning and implementing what I'm learning. That's how you keep what you learned, right? By implementing it. And so I go to edit cover, like I showed you. And so then I'm going to scroll all the way to the end. Look at that. Okay. And then I just, brought it down a little bit. So it's like, kind of like right there. I kind of want you to feel like I'm looking at you, right? Like almost. Okay. And so then I pick the what you call this? The cover title, oh, good. The cover title, words. And so what was I talking about on this one? The cover. Thank you. And that's another thing, right? Because I got this ADHD. Look, I got a lot going against me. So I got a lot to work with and do. What the hell was I talking about? Yeah. Sometimes that takes time because I forgot what I was saying in the video. So then I got to go back and watch the video so I know what to put. So again, right? It's not about being perfect. It's about getting better and better and knowing your strengths and your weaknesses, right? And so, you know what? I think a good idea is if I write it down, so that way I'll know. Stay at mom's help. Yes. Oh, you telling me what I was saying? Oh my gosh, you was telling me what I was saying. Oh my gosh, girl. Yes. Okay. Yeah, definitely about stay-at-home moms. But here's what I also learned, right? When you're doing those videos, you want your cover title to match your hook. All right. So the very first line when you're doing a video is a hook. I'm giving you guys a lot of bonus stuff on here. So I hope you guys appreciate what's going on here live, right? It's like kind of like behind the scenes kind of thing. But because I said I might as well just go ahead and work the whole thing through while I'm on here. So done. All right, save. All right. expensive, and now the all right, you stayed home because daycare was too expensive, and now the oh, that's right. Or you stayed home mom because daycare was too expensive. Yeah, because you know what? I've met a lot of moms that are stay-at-home moms only because daycare was too expensive and they didn't want to pay for daycare. But they was looking at going back to work. But then as they spent time with their kids, I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to go back to work. Yeah. Are you all right, stay-at-home mom because of daycare cost? Right. So it's like you want to call it out because you want to talk to your ideal customer, right? And that's the blessing of this is that you're not talking to everybody, you're talking to your ideal customer because of daycare costs. All right. All right. And so I just pretty much edit that, put that on there like that. And then also what I'll do is I'll make a copy of it. Right. So I copy it and I'm going to save that. And then I go ahead and I add that to the description, right? So I'm going to add that to the description. And then to make things easier for me, what I do is I already have hashtags I like to use. So then I go back and I go to where I have my hashtag saved and I just copy it and I paste it, right? And I just do that like that. And one more thing about that, I also take it, copy it, and all right, you stayed home because daycare was too expensive. Let me see. Now the kids are. I put it on the screen. Asking, so are you finally going back to work? But here's the truth: you don't want to, and that doesn't make you lazy. It means your time at home. Okay, so I do it again, right? I put it right there in the beginning, and so what I'm going to do is this is going to be on the screen. So I found a way to on top, right? So you guys can see that. I'm kind of like put it there on top, and I'm only going to have that on for a little while because I want them to pay attention to what I'm saying in the live. I don't want them to be so focused on. Oh wait a minute, got me doing a puzzle piece. Okay, they had me do a puzzle piece, y'all. All right, so I'll let that stay on for just a few seconds because it doesn't just stay on the whole entire time, right? So just a few seconds. That's one thing about this. Yeah, fat fingers like mine, it's hard to try to do that, but I did it, right? So it's only going to be on there for a little while, and I just hit check and make sure that people can see it. And guess what? I am done. I should have timed how long it took me to do that, but it's different trying to show you guys and talk it through as I'm doing it. But when you're doing this at home, it won't take you as long as it took me because I'm showing you exactly what to do, right? And after that, that's it, guys. It's all done. And I'm not really good with the whole music thing, trying to fit music to a video. And for me, that takes more time. So sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. And after that, all I do is hit post, right? Post video. Yes. Oh, and here's the thing, right? And so back in the day when I first started doing this, I would post my videos, but then I'll get stuck looking at TikTok videos, right? And so I try not to do that anymore. I try to make sure the video is like loading. But after that, and I give myself love. You want to give yourself some love, right? So I always at least heart my video. And that's it. So if you guys is on this live and you watch me go through this whole entire thing, you know what? Go to the video. Go to the video on my come back, but go to my my profile and find the video because I just showed you guys exactly what it is, right? So go find the video and leave me a comment, right? Leave me a comment. You can say ready, you can say yes, you can say girl, I watched you live, or whatever you want to say, right? But just let me know that you was on the live, right? And I'm gonna give you a nice shout out. I'm gonna do another. You know what? Here's the thing. If you guys watch me build this thing live, right? Go to the live and comment. You can say whatever you want to say. Go to the live and go to the video and comment on it. And I'm going to do a video reply just for you. Okay? That's a bonus. I ain't thinking about that before I got on here, but that's a bonus. If you guys go to the video that I just created during this live, I am going to video reply you. Oh, you know what? To make it easy, I'm going to pin it. I'm going to pin the video It failed. Why did it fail? Now, see, I was going to try to pin the video, guys, but for whatever reason, it failed. Maybe because, awesome. Ah, I see the comment. Okay, it's finally pinned. Okay, so now that it's pinned, let me see. Okay, so now that it's pinned, I'm going to be doing this, some more doing this live. So I'm going to create other TikTok videos, but this is going to be the one that I want everybody to comment on because it takes time to do this whole entire process over again. But yes, all you're going to do is go to the first pinned video. Are you a stay-at-home mom because of daycare costs, right? And again, if you comment on that video, I will personally do a video reply to your reply. You know what, y'all? Let's make it fun. Like, make it a fun reply. Make it, I don't know, whatever floats your boat. Like, add that on there. Okay. That was fun. I like that. I commented. Thank you. I can't wait to go to the comments. And I don't know why my phone keeps trying to connect to my computer, and I'm not even on. It's not even plugged in, so I don't even get that. I don't get that. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. So let's make this simple. Oh, first of all, I hope you guys got a screenshot of that, right? But let's make this simple. So if this spoke to you at all, right? Here's what to do next. Right? Okay. You're going to go here, right? You're going to go here. Hope you guys got a screenshot of that. You're going to go there and so many pages. Oh, here we go. All right. So again, here's to make it simple, right? You're going to go here. And if this is only if what I said to you guys spoke to you, right? If it spoke to you, you're ready to make a decision, or even if you're still considering, right? All you're going to do is go here and enter email address and get your freedom blueprint. I meant to show you guys that, right? Get your freedom blueprint. Your freedom blueprint is your way to discover how to earn 100% profit from a done-for-you digital business. What I've been talking to you guys about is a done-for-you business. And you're going to get your blueprint when you put your email here, right? And so when you put your email there, use the email that you check regularly, right? Because once you do that, within about 5 minutes, you'll get your blueprint. But immediately after getting your blueprint, you're immediately going to get into this video. And this video, between this video and this video, is going to answer about 99.9% of your questions. But here's the thing. This video, you're going to get immediately after you put your email in to get this blueprint, right? Immediately afterwards. And then most people, after they see that video, like, look, I heard enough. I'm good. I'm ready to go. And they buy, right? And also know this, if you're in the US, I do have installment plans. So that is available to you. So again, you're going to get your blueprint. You're going to immediately watch the video that's next. So take the time to watch the video. It's not even that long. Listen, it's not that long. Watch the video, right? And if you're ready to make a purchase, purchase. If you need more info, look in your email because I'm going to send you tomorrow another video just to give you like more testimonials and more step-by-step. So some people are analytical, right? And I get it. So I want to make sure I answer you guys, things that questions you may have. And then if not, again, you go through the email process, right? And at any time you can unsubscribe, right? And so guys, this is literally a step-by-step breakdown of everything that you need to do in order to have your own income, right? And so again, check your email for the step-by-step breakdown. And if it clicks, guess what? Reply, I'm in. If it doesn't, that's okay. I'll keep sending value and you can subscribe again at any time. But give yourself credit for exploring this, right? Because most people never do. Remember, start messy, show up scared, and keep saying this to yourself. Better, not perfect, better, right? It's 1% better. It's 1% better. And so there you go. Y'all got it, right? I'm so proud of y'all. So actually, what I'm going to do next is, let me see. I'm going to do a little tweaking. And I'm also going to check to see if anybody got any questions. Amen. Educate yourself, people. This is awesome. Yes. Prophetess Ivania. Hey, how you doing? Hope I said your name right. Kimberly, what's happening, Kimberly? How you doing, girl? Let me see. Okay. Okay. All right. Yes, you did. Ah, good. I'm glad I said that. And if you missed any part of this live, guess what I love about YouTube and Facebook? It's automatically saved. So it'll automatically, you can go back to my YouTube or my Facebook and you can watch the presentation like all over again. Isn't that awesome? TikTok doesn't give us that availability yet. Hopefully with these new changes they will do something about it. But I don't know, we'll see. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't see any questions over there. Prophetess, you got the number 2 gift badge. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all love. I really do. I appreciate that so much. Okay. And did that. Okay. Let me see. Wait a minute. Okay. Eggs Digital Mind. Hey, did I say that right? Eggs Digital Mind. Welcome to the live. Okay. All right. Let me see where we're at. Okay. All right. Yes. Where am I at on time? Let me see. All right. Oh, and again, guys, if you didn't get your free blueprint, definitely you hung out here, so definitely go here and get your free blueprint. So here's what I'm gonna do, right? This is how stay-at-home moms are earning online without getting a job or losing their minds, right? And it's possible. It's possible. And I'm going to walk you guys through exactly how it works, right? And so this is how stay-at-home moms are earning online. And as you come in and put in the chat where you're watching from, I'm over here in Maryland, and we have people like all over the world, right? That's in this business. So, hey, mama, if you've been praying for a real way to help provide for your family without getting a job, sacrificing your time, or losing your sanity, stay with me. Stay with me because you're in the right place. And here's what I'm going to show you by the end of this live. And I got TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. So I'm looking back and forth, right? And so you're going to learn 3 stages of the buyer's journey, right? And why most moms stay stuck in the wrong one. The automation system I'm using that lets me earn from home in just 2 hours a day, 2 focus hours, right? And the 6 biggest struggles of stay-at-home moms and the actual solutions that changed everything for me. Because when we have problems, we got to have solutions, right? And yes, I'm going to show you exactly how I create content from my phone in real time. No filters, no fluff, just the truth, right? And so if you're ready to get real clarity today, just say yes in the chat. Put yes in the chat. Let me know if you're ready. If you're ready, say you're ready. All right, if you're new to me, I am Tasha. I'm a homeschooling stay-at-home mom of 3, right? And I used to wake up so stressed even before I opened up my eyes. My husband was running on 3 hours of sleep and me trying to be everything for everyone, right? While secretly I was wondering, right? Is this it? Like, is this all there is? I didn't want to go back to work. I didn't want to miss my kids growing up, but I also didn't want to just watch my husband suffer while I stayed quiet and didn't do anything, right? So if that sounds familiar, put yes in the chat. Yes in the chat, right? So part one of this is we're going to talk about the buyer's journey. So let's start with something that doesn't get talked about enough, right? The three stages that every single buyer goes through before they take action. And you may be stuck in one of them, right? So let's break them down. Stage one is awareness. And I'm going to try to jump ahead. So let me cover that up. Y'all probably already read it, right? But anyway, so stage one, right, is awareness. And awareness is saying basically, I have a problem, right? I have a problem, but I'm not sure what to do. And to give you an example, this is a stage where you're probably scrolling, you're looking on TikTok, you binge watching webinars and YouTube videos, and you know something has to change, but you haven't done anything about it yet. That is the awareness stage, right? You keep collecting hope, but not results. If that's you right now, put awareness in the chat, right? It's no judgment on where you're at in this stage, right? Everybody goes through one of these stages. So if you're in that awareness stage, put awareness in the chat because I want to make sure I help you through this process, right? And then stage two is what we call consideration, right? Consideration. And consideration is I'm looking for a solution. But is this the right one for me, right? Is this the right one for me? And is it real, right? Is it real? Because that was the question I had. Like, is this really real? And this is where a lot of moms get stuck, right? A lot of moms get stuck here because you may have looked at apps, at surveys, maybe even tried MLM or real estate, right? Maybe you have done that until you realize that you are working nonstop for a tiny percentage, right? In those models, you are cold messaging people, you're probably knocking on doors, making phone calls, and then you wake up and realize, like I did, I was spending more money than I was earning, right? Who can relate to that? Put yes in the chat if you can relate to that, right? Spending more money than I was earning. And not only that, guys, I was exhausted and it just didn't feel worth it. Now, let me show you the better option, what I do, right? Digital marketing. Digital marketing, you make 100% profit, right? And you don't chase anyone. You don't have to bother friends and family. You work 2 hours a day. And when you're in a decision stage, you're like, yes, I'm ready, right? I'm ready for something. I just need to know what the next steps are, right? I just need to know what the next steps are. And if that's you in the decision stage, all you need to do is go here, grab your free blueprint, right? And go through it. Go through it. I printed it out so you guys can have a visual of what it is. It's going to walk you through step by step exactly what to do, right? And there's testimonial videos in there as well to know that if they can do it, you can do it, right? If they can do it, you can do it too. And so you work 2 hours a day with a done for you system, and we show you inside the program what to do in those 2 hours. I don't have time to do that on this live, but we do show you exactly what to do in those 2 hours. And you start attracting people to you without selling in the DMs, right? You don't have to stock inventory or hold those house parties or Tupperware parties, whatever people are doing nowadays, right? So if you've tried something before that left you broke and burned out, put yes in the chat. Because if you're ready to do something smarter and not work harder, just say ready, right? It's really that simple. It's just say ready. Now, going further into the decision stage, you also say, you know what? I've seen enough. I just need to say yes. And here's the thing, though. This is the scariest stage, right? The scariest stage, but it's also the most powerful one because it's where I sat, right? And you've seen the system. You know it makes sense, but fear creeps in. And when fear creeps in, you worry about failing. You start overthinking. You start thinking about wasting money, being disappointed. But ask yourself, what's the cost of staying stuck, right? Because another month of stress, another month of feeling helpless, that costs more, a lot more than taking a chance on yourself, investing in yourself. So if you're ready to move into the decision stage today, you're just going to say ready, right? You put ready in the chat. Now, let me show you guys how the automation step work, right? And this is what changed everything for me. When I saw this, I was like, OMG. What? You mean to tell me all this time this existed and I didn't know anything about it? So what they call this, right, is called the Freedom Formula Blueprint. The Freedom Formula Blueprint. Put FFB in the chat, right? The Freedom Formula Blueprint. and it's beginner friendly, right? It's already proven, and it works for moms, right? It's just for moms. Well, it's for more than moms, but I'm talking to you moms today. And it works for moms with no tech experience. Thank you for the FFB user. That's a lot of numbers, so I'm gonna try. Thank you for the FFB user 3171705611253. I said it. Thank you so much, right? And so you get free access to this blueprint, right? You get free access to this blueprint, but the only way you get this blueprint is by following the simple steps, right? And the simple steps is step one here. Step one. Step one, you go here, right? And then you put in your email address. That is how you are going to get the Freedom Formula Blueprint. That's going to walk you through how thousands of people, let's see, y'all can see that. Let me see that. See, the Freedom Formula Blueprint is the guide that's going to walk you through the steps. YouTube and Facebook to see that. This will walk you through the steps that have helped thousands of people leverage a digital business blueprint, right? To build sustainable automated income. And automated is the key word here, right? Automated. Because when something is automated, you don't have to spend time babysitting it, right? It does the telling and the selling for you. Hey, Alicia, welcome. Low key, six figure mom. I know that's right. Low key, six figures in the house. Yes, right. And so in this automated system, you're going to go here, grab your free blueprint, and immediately after getting your blueprint, you are going to watch a video. And this video, between this video and this video, is going to answer about 99.9% of your questions. And then from here, you can pick your product and buy. A number one selling product is 900, right? And so again, you pick your product, but if you don't buy after watching this video, I'm going to send you this video tomorrow in your email. So be sure to check your emails and reply to the email, because when you reply to the email, I know that you got your blueprint. That's most important. I want you to be able to make an informed decision, right? And so again, you're going to watch one or two videos that explains exactly how it works. And if you have any questions while I'm doing this live, definitely put your questions in the chat. And you're going to get a follow-up email with a step-by-step breakdown in real mom testimonials, right? You're going to get all of that in the email. And again, it's going to answer 99.9% of your questions. But if you're still unsure, just reply to that email. That's it. Just reply to that email, and I personally answer every single message. And I send you a video message. I don't like type up and stuff, but I send you a video message so you know it's personally coming from me, right? And so even if you're not ready to buy, I'll just keep sending you emails, helpful emails. That's something that's going to bug you, but helpful emails. And you can unsubscribe at any time. But the fact that you're here, the fact that you're curious, that means something, right? So give yourself some credit. Like, yes, give yourself some credit, right? And so if you want the blueprint, just say ready in the chat and just go ahead and head over here and grab your blueprint. And now we're going to go into part 3, because I told you it was 3 parts. So I'm glad you guys are still here. Part 3, I'm going to break down the 6 pain points and the solutions, right? And the solutions that some of the biggest struggles that stay-at-home moms suffer through, right? Bam! It is here. It's here. I had to get out the way. All right, so I already have that right here for you. So now let's break down the 6 biggest struggles, right? And I want to say this. There's an exact solution for every problem, right? So, for example, you say you don't have time. I get it. A lot of us stay-at-home moms are busy, especially if you're like me, you're a stay-at-home mom and you're a homeschooling mom, you're crazy busy, right? So I get it. And so that's why we have a system set up where you work 2 hours a day. And here's the thing about the 2 hours. It's not 2 hours straight. You can do 15 minutes here. You can do 30 minutes. So you can totally break it down. Let it work in the nooks and crannies of your life, right? Because it's a lifestyle business to fit your lifestyle. And again, you only need 2 hours, right? Now, say you don't have any extra money to invest. Like a lot of companies out there want you to pay monthly, for their services and for their help or for their coaching. But with this program, there's only a one-time small investment. And guess what? It's a one-time investment and you don't have to pay anything monthly, right? That was the beauty of that. Was like, wait a minute, what? I was so used to paying monthly payments that I first thought, like, this can't be real. Like, no monthly payments. Like, how is the company making money? That was the only question I asked. Like, how is the company making money if there's no monthly payments? But they make money because they charge us for a website fee. Just put that out there. They charge us for a website fee. But it's one time $39 for a website. Like, are you kidding me? And it's already done for you. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. And let's say you say, you know what, Tasha, I just don't like tech. I'm not tech savvy. I don't have the tech skills. First of all, we're going to rebuke the devil this evening, right? Because if you keep saying you don't know something, then you're never going to know it, right? So what I like to say is we're tech learning, right? So even though the tech is done for you, as you're going through the copy and paste method, you start to pick up some things, right? So then you start getting into that tech learning phase. Even my mentor that created this program is tech learning. Like, she's seen things done so many times, it's like she started to figure things out, right? And after a while, it doesn't become so overwhelming. So remember, we're tech learning. We don't have to be tech savvy, but you want to be tech open, tech learning, right? And here's another thing people hate. They don't want to bother friends and family, because I definitely did not want to bother friends and family. And that's the beauty about this, is that we teach you an attraction marketing system. So you never have to bother friends and family, right? You never have to do that. I want you guys to get a screenshot of this so you know exactly what this is, right? And another problem is a lot of us stay-at-home moms, we love being with our kids and we don't want to go out there to get a job just to help bring extra income in the house. But here's the beauty of this. You don't need to get a job. You don't need to do MLM where you're only getting like 25% profit. You're going to earn 100% profit on every sale you make. Because if you're doing 100% of the work, why not get 100% of the profit? Right? It just makes sense. That makes sense. You put yes in the chat. If that makes sense. Put yes in the chat. That makes sense to you. Hey, Martha, thank you for coming in this evening. And last but not least, right? Last but not least is, you're like me. You were scared of rejection, right? And it's like the system does the filtering and explaining so you don't have to, right? And so if one of those made you say, that's me, say yes, right? Say yes, because I definitely was all 6 of these, right? And guess what? Some points in my life all at the same time, right? Because, just like water, life flows, right? It's always changing. It's ever changing. Lisa, how you doing, Lisa? Yes, girl, I got TikTok over here, Facebook, and YouTube over there. Guys, as you're coming in, put in the chat where you're watching from. I want to see if we have any neighbors out here today. I'm over here in sunny Maryland. Hi. All right. And I promised you guys earlier, like on this live, that I was going to do a demo. South Carolina in the house. Thank you, Dee. Thank you so much. And I'm about to show you how I record my TikTok content using just my phone. You can totally build this business with your phone right now in front of you, because here's what I believe. Practice makes progress, not perfection, right? And I'm a recovering overthinker, and I used to be scared to start until it was perfect, right? But now I remind myself daily, better, not perfect. So you're going to hear me say this a lot doing this live. Betterer, not perfect, right? Just better. And when I say it, I want you to say it back. Betterer, right? So type better in the chat, or just put a big capital B in the chat, right? And remember this moment when you gave yourself permission to start anyway. Now, let me show you how simple this can be. Now, if you were on here earlier, I did a demo, and when I did the demo, I went through the whole entire thing. I mean, I did the video, I edited it, and I also posted it, right? And I pinned it to my videos. So if you go right now, don't do it, but if you was to go right now, you would see in my under my videos where I have a pinned video, right? And so I'm going to walk you guys through exactly how I do this. Okay. I don't know why I get so nervous. Like, I've been on here talking to y'all all this time, and that's the overthinker in me, right? Again, like I told you guys, I'm a recovering overthinker. So let's go. All right. So the first thing I do is I pull out this app that I use. Because as an overthinker, it's like if I don't stay focused, I'll just mess everything up. Okay, so anyway. All right, so I have my phone here on my tripod. And so I got to use another app since I'm literally on live on TikTok right now. So, and I build all my content on TikTok, and then I may repurpose it to like Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or things like that. But mostly I build my business on YouTube, on TikTok. And you can build your business on whatever platform that you want, whether you're on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, whichever one that you feel comfortable with, right? Okay. So, all right. All right, y'all ready? If y'all ready to see me post, create a video, create content live on TikTok, put yes in the chat. I need some energy, y'all. I need some of y'all energy. I need some of y'all love to help a sister out, right? So if you guys are ready to see me do a demo of posting when I create a live video, well, not live video, but a video. Thank you, D, for the yes. All I needed was one yes. So thank you for the yes, D. All right, so I got my tripod set up here, and I'm going to coat the throat. Mm-hmm. Mm. And thank you, D, for liking the live. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for liking the live. All right. So, okay. All right. Y'all ready? I'm excited. Look, I'm excited and nervous all at the same time. It's like all these emotions, like all at the same time. Okay. I do this too sometimes. Like, all right. Okay. All right. God, do not disturb. Okay. I'm ready. Are y'all ready? Okay. All right, got to make sure everything is set up looking good. All right, the lighting looks good. I do check the lighting. All right, I make sure the lighting looks good. So the lighting looks good. Okay, here we go. All right, before you give up and settle for something that drains you, listen. I'm Tasha, and I help stay-at-home moms make income from their phones without a job, without chasing people, and without sacrificing their time. This isn't an MLM, it's not affiliate marketing, and it's not TikTok shop. It's a rejection-free, attraction-based system that's made for moms like us. No tech skills, perfect. No experience, even better. You don't need a big following. You just need 2 focused hours and a decision. We earn 100% profit, and we do it without trading our peace for pennies. If you're ready to change your life from your phone, say ready in the comments, and I'll send you all the info. And that's it. I did it. And that is how I create my content, right? And so then I have the video, and then all I do is I just double check it, right? All right, before you give up, I double check it, and I make sure that the sound was there. Thank you. So if the sound wasn't there, right, or if it was like off, I would have to do it again. But most times, because I'm an overthinker, I try not to like critique myself so much. Just like create the content and put it out there. But this is what I'm gonna do for you guys, right? So I'm going to save this video. I'm going to save this video, and then later on, did you use the teleprompter for big view? Yes, girl, yes. Because if not, I'll be on a tangent all over the place. And Michelle would tell me, Tasha, land the plane, land the plane. And normally, if I don't have a teleprompter, I never land that plane, girl. But thank you for asking. And so here's what I want you guys to do. So I did this earlier in my live, right? I did a whole video live, and then I pinned it to my videos. So if you go to that video, it's the very first pinned video. If you go to that video and comment on it, no matter what you say, you comment on it, I'm going to personally reply to your comment with a video. So because it did take a little time for me to go through the whole editing and showing you guys like how I edit. So I don't want to like overwhelm you. But again, so you record, then download to the phone, then upload to TikTok. Yes, yes, you nailed it. That's exactly what I do. And I edit in TikTok also. I don't edit on that app. I edit in TikTok because I did before, and it just took way too long. I mean, way too long. And then I found myself losing a lot of time trying to wait for the video to upload. Do you have big view also? Let me know, Dean. Do you have big view also? And so yeah, so then I just go and I go on TikTok, and then I edit it, and then I post it. But if you guys go to that pinned comment, to the pinned video, the very first one, I will again reply to you with a video reply. I can't wait to do it. Like I'm gonna get off this live. Not now, but I'm gonna go off the live, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna respond to those comments. It's my first time doing it, so hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys engage with it, and if you guys actually do it and you like it, then I would do it again. No teleprompter is the name of what I got. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool beans, girl. I know that's right. Okay, so you've seen it all today, right? You've seen the journey, you've seen the difference, and you've seen the struggles and you've seen the solutions. You don't need to have it all figured out, right? You just need to decide. So here's your next step. Go to Tasha Elliott, right? Go to Tasha Elliott. Go to yes, go there, right? And watch the videos. Get your blueprint, right? And reply to the email and say I'm in. Let me know that you got it, right? And if you're serious, say ready. Put ready in the chat. And I'll follow up with you, right? And remember, better, not perfect. Just better than it was before, right? And so let me see. We're gonna go from here. Let's see. I'm checking to see if you guys had any questions while I was going through my content. So I want to make sure I don't miss any of the questions. All right. Okay. All righty. All right. Let me hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some. There we go. We playing peekaboo. Yeah, we're playing peekaboo on here. Lush. What's that saying? Lush Adore Landscape. Did I say that right? Lush Adore Landscape. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. I need to coat the throat because I've been talking for a minute. I'm telling you, yes, practice definitely makes progress, right? Again, it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. I like to call it the 3 C's, or my mentor calls it the 3 C's, right? You want to be committed, you want to be coachable, and you want to be consistent. And some people get hung up on the whole consistency thing, right? Like, what does consistency look like? Well, you know your life, right? So consistent for you may be weekly, right? So there's not a lot of pressure on you trying to get it done every single day, right? Or consistency could also mean daily, not hourly, right? So you have to know you have to define what consistency means for you, because you don't want to judge yourself based on what somebody else is doing, right? You want to be you, be authentically you, but also don't hold yourself back. Like, really give yourself an honest chance to make this work, right? Because if you do, you would be so happy with the results that you get, because the person you are today, I promise you, if you make a decision today, 6 months from now, you will not recognize the old fear you used to have, because your life is going to be so different. You're going to be so powerful, so confident, like, where was she hiding at all this time, right? So, let's talk about this, right? Let me see. Again, as you guys are coming, if you're new to this chat, if you're coming in, put in the chat where you're watching from. Let me see. Okay. So let's say you just wanted to help your family out without losing yourself, right? Or losing your mind. But here's what I found. Tony. Hey, Tony G, welcome to the live. As you guys are coming in, put in the chat where you're watching from, right? Love to know. I'm from Maryland and love it here. Okay. So if you've ever said, as a mom, especially a stay-at-home mom, I just want to help, but I don't want to lose myself in the process, then you're in the right place. And this isn't a whole get rich quick pitch. No, this is a real conversation about what it looks like to stay home, raise your kids, and still feel like you're contributing without giving up everything else that matters to you, right? So here's what I'm going to walk you through in this live. Hope you guys are ready. All right, I'm going to walk you through the 3 stages every woman goes through when trying to figure out how to earn online, right? And how most stay stuck. And I'm going to also show you the exact system that I found that finally let me breathe again, while working just 2 hours a day. And if you guys don't know, I got TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Over as you see me walking back and forth. Okay, so the 6 common struggles we face as stay-at-home moms and what actually helps. Because not everybody understands our struggle, right? No, they don't. But that's why I'm here, because I understand the struggle. And I'm going to show you right here and now how I create my content using just my phone live. It's going to happen, not this second, but in this live, I'm going to show you that, right? Because I believe that the middle matters, right? And I want you to see what that progress looks like when you start with just showing up, right? You don't have to be perfect, just got to show up. Now, if you guys are new to me, I'm Tasha, and I'm a homeschooling stay-at-home mom of 3. Yes, one is already done. And for a long time, I felt like I was like drowning, right? And I'd wake up stressed. Even before I opened up my eyes, I was already stressed. And I'd watch my husband walk out the door after only getting 3 hours of sleep and then go back and do a whole another 18-hour day. And I would sit there and be like, damn, is this all we're allowed to be right now? Like, and I didn't want to leave my kids, but I also didn't want to keep watching my husband break his back just to keep us afloat, right? And even then, still struggling, paycheck to paycheck. But if you've ever felt stuck between the life you love and the life you wish you could offer, say yes in the chat, because I see you and I was you, right? And so part 1 is we're going to talk about the 3 stages of the mom who's ready for more. So we're going to talk about what happens when moms like us want help, right? Want to help, but don't know where to start. And it's called the buyer's journey, right? And whether you're aware of it or not, you've probably been moving through these stages already. And there are 3 stages. The first one is awareness, right? So awareness is, you know, something's not working, right? You know, something is not working. You feel the pressure, you feel the stress, right? And you feel the guilt. And you're saving TikToks, you're reading captions, you're praying for a solution, but not taking action. That's the awareness stage, right? And you want to change, but you're stuck in your own head. You're stuck with overthinking. If that's you, put yes in the chat. If that's you, put yes in the chat or put awareness in the chat. I'm going to give you guys like more than one thing. But if you feel as though that you're in that awareness stage, put awareness. And here's the thing. There is no right or wrong answer, because no matter what we're doing, what we're going to buy in life, we're at one of these stages in our life. Whether we realize it or not, we're there, right? And the key is identifying what part of the buyer's journey are you in? Because when you can identify that, then you know exactly how to move. And I'm here to help you move, right? Move. And okay, so the second part of that is consideration. So in the consideration stage, you start looking around, you check out YouTube videos, you hear about surveys, affiliate links, and maybe even try MLM, and but I also did real estate. But let me be honest, right? Because I did all of those, right? And here's what I learned the hard way. MLM meant I was working for hours a day, selling products I didn't use to people who didn't even ask for them for a 10-20% commission, right? But then I found something different. I found digital marketing, and it gave me 100% profit, right? So it's a system that worked while I was homeschooling, not chasing friends and family, right? And so if you've ever tried to make something work, but you felt more tired than when you started, right? If you ever felt that, put yes in the chat. Let me know. I can't be the only one that went through that, right? But here's the thing. You were not the problem. You were not the problem. The system that you was in was the problem. And so that lead us into the decision stage, right? And this is where everything changes. This is where you stop saying someday. This is where you say, you know what? I'm ready. But this is also where fear loves to show up, right? And so also in the decision stage, here we go. I can't see because these words on the bottom. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Awesome decision stage. You're ready to take action, but you just need to know where to start, right? And here's the thing. Again, like I was saying, it's also where fear loves to show up, right? Because then you start asking yourself, well, what if I fail? What if I waste money again? What if I'm not good enough? And mama, I'm telling you, I ask the same questions until I ask a new one. When you ask a new question, everything changes. What if staying stuck costs more than starting scared? If you've ever felt that tension, just say ready in the chat, or if you ever felt that tension. And guess what? It doesn't have to stay that way. And oh, hey back, Mike. I said, hey. And can't do the number one, get the badge. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate that. All right. Gotta wrap this up so I can be out of here. So I can spend some time with my kids. And I gotta finish fixing dinner. I'm telling you, us moms, we doing so much. I'm like working the business. Gotta feed the kids. All right. Anyway, thank you for the number one, get the badge. Mike, totally appreciate that. And so that was the 3 buy stages. And guys, once you get a screenshot of this, Because whenever you have a buying decision, I want you to just ask yourself, wow, what part of the buying stage am I in right now? Because whether you realize it or not, we all go through these stages when we want to make a purchase, right? And so now I want to show you the automation process that changed everything for me, right? This automation process, what we call it the freedom formula, right? And so this freedom formula blueprint is not a gimmick, is not a hustle, and it's definitely not a scam. So here's what it's going to give you. It's going to give you free access to the exact same blueprint that I'm using, right? And so all you do is put your email there and you're going to get the blueprint, also videos showing you exactly how the system works, right? You're going to get a full breakdown that's going to walk you step by step, real mom testimonials, and also the next steps. And 99% of your questions, right, will be answered between these two videos, right? Between these two videos, you can make a buying decision that's great for you and your family. And if you're the 1% who still has a question, you can reply to the email, right? Reply to the email, and I will personally send you in a video response, right? And so even if you're not ready to invest, I'll just send you simple, no pressure emails with helpful information. And you can unsubscribe at any time. That's why I love RFB. It's rejection-free business, right? But the fact that you're watching this, that you're open even to a solution, guess what? That's brave, right? And I want you guys to know and to give yourself credit for that. And if you want the blueprint, just comment ready in the chat, or just go here and put in your email. Because again, you're going to go through this whole automated system. And when you put in your email, the one that you check, put in your email, you're going to get your blueprint. So be sure to look for the attachment in your email. And be sure to email me that you got it, right? Because sometimes people say, Tasha, I never got the blueprint. It's like, oh my goodness. And now I check, and lo and behold, something is glitching in the system or whatever. I don't know. They didn't get it. So when you go and put your email here, definitely get your blueprint and just reply to that email, got it. And immediately after this page, you're going to immediately get a video that's going to walk you step by step exactly how this whole business works. And from there, you can go ahead and purchase, right? And if you're in the US, I do have installment plans. So digital flex, what's happening, girl? How you doing this evening? We do have installment plans for you, so you don't have to worry about that if that's a concern, right? You're in the US, I got you. All right. And Shan's Wealth Mentor, yes, come through with the number one, gift the badge. All right. And so this is your automated system, right? And I want to cover this really quickly, right? So you see the number 12 here, and thank you so much. And you see 10K here. So what this means, guys, is there's 5 billion people on social media. 5 billion. And all you need is 12 customers, right? 12 customers, you're going to earn 10K. But you're going to learn the skills to do this, right? Is everybody going to come in right off the gate and earn 10K, get 12 customers? Absolutely not. Remember, you are learning and earning at the same time. You're going to learn through this system. But as you're learning through the system and you're implementing what we're teaching you, you're going to get to the point where you're going to probably get 1 out of 20 customers, right? That means out of every 20 people that go to your email, maybe 1 will buy, right? And as you increase your skill set, you may have 1 out of 13 buying, 1 out of 5 buying, right? So it all depends on your consistency, your commitment, and your coachability to the program, right? And so we're here to walk with you every step of the way, but we can't do it for you. We've done a lot for you already. You don't have to build any of this. All this is done for you. That's why I love this, especially for us stay-at-home moms, right? Because we don't need another job. You already got a job being a full-time mom. We need some relief. Can y'all put relief in the chat? We need some relief. We need to reclaim our life, right? Absolutely. And so what we found is that 10K extra a month coming in the household will relieve a lot of the financial pressure and would get daddy home more, right? And so there's only one investment, right? One major investment. It's a $900 for the program. All of this, right? No, actually, you get this free. The program is something different, but you get all of this free. But $900 for the program, and then a one-time website fee of $39. This website that you get right here, absolutely free. No cost to you at all. You're going to get that absolutely free. And again, you're going to watch these videos, and then you'll be like, Tasha, what happens to the 19 people that don't buy? I'm glad you asked. So for those 19 people that don't buy, hey, Auto Nightmare, very interesting name. For those 19 that don't buy, they just go into your email system, right? And so it's rejection free business, RFB. So that means they can just get the helpful emails that I send them about the business, about other testimonials and things that I feel that would help them, right? And at any time, they could unsubscribe for this. And I love that because it makes it easy for you and easy for me. I don't have to say no. I don't got to hear the word no, and you don't have to say no. Ah, I know that's right. Yes. Like kids don't even like hearing the word no. You think us adults like hearing it? They don't know. We don't like it either, right? Keeping it real. All right. And so part three, we're on the final part of this. So part three is, oh Lord, I'm falling. Part three is the 6 real world struggles that we face and what actually helps. So we're going to name the real stuff, right? We're going to actually put a name to it. And I've got all this color on it, so I always miss the page. Okay. All right. So let's name the real stuff that nobody's really putting in their highlight reels, right? So you say, I have no time. And I say, 2 hours a day is all you need, right? Or I don't have money for another bill. And I say, and I tell you, and I show you, this is a one-time investment of $900 with no monthly fees. And you may say, well, I'm not good at tech. And I tell you, and I show you the system is already built for you. And then you say one of my favorites, right? Because I was like that too. I don't want to bug friends and family to buy from me. And guess what? I don't blame you. You don't have to worry about that because you won't have to. Because we have an automated system that does the telling and the selling for you. So you don't have to worry about bothering your friends and family, right? And another thing is like, well, Tasha, I don't really want a job. Guess what? You don't need another job. All you need is a business that is going to work for you and show you how to get 100% profit from your cell phone, from at home. And most people think that stay-at-home moms always stay at home. Don't y'all know we be out here in these streets? Our kids got to go here, go there, and go everywhere. We're not always just home. So you can literally make money from your phone from anywhere. And if you're not a homeschooling mom like me, and maybe your kid's in school, you can even do this business while you're in the carpool lane, waiting for your kid to come out. Absolutely. And one other thing, I showed you the rejection, right? So most people are like, well, I don't like rejection. I don't either. That's why I love the rejection proof business, right? Because rejection free business, because you don't have to worry about the word no. And I love this other part, right? The system handles the explaining, the filtering, and even the follow up for you, right? And so if any of those hit home for you, just say yes right now in the chat. Let's stop pretending that these struggles aren't real and start offering some real solutions. Now, down to my almost least favorite part, but exciting part at the same time. I told you guys that I was going to do a live presentation demo of how I create my content, right? And so this is the part that I promised you. I'm going to show you live. I'm going to show you live how I record my content for TikTok using just my phone. Woo, child. All right. So because I'm a recovering overthinker, and for years I thought I had to be perfect, right? Just to start. But what I've learned is this: practice makes progress, not perfection. So I'm going to show you and record this TikTok right here, right now. All right. Y'all ready? All right. So I'm going to get my phone now because I do it on my phone right now. I'm on my iPad and I'm having TikTok and under TikTok, Facebook and YouTube on my computer. All right. So if you guys are ready, just put yes in the chat because I want you guys to understand that you don't have to hide your beginning, right? You just have to begin. And I'm going to begin by showing you live right here how I create content. Okay, so this is my phone. This is my phone. And so, hey, Crystal, thank you for coming in today. And Ruita, how you doing? All right, so, and normally when I get on my phone to create my content, I put my phone to do not disturb because that's the worst thing. So we're trying to record a video and all of a sudden you get a lot of messages coming through. It happened to me once. I was like, never again. So I'll be sure I'm in do not disturb. My husband will be like calling the kids. Where your mother at? I'm trying to get in touch with her. Like, I'm working. All right, so here we go. Okay. All right. So if y'all ready for me to give you guys a live demo, put ready in the chat. Put ready in the chat if you're ready for me to show you a live demo of how I create content for TikTok just using my phone. If you want to see that, put ready in the chat. It's all right. You too, Facebook and YouTube. Don't be shy. Eddie. All right. Okay. Got to loosen up the muscles. Got to coat the throat. Maybe cold water isn't the best thing to use. All right, but it's what I have right now. All right. This will be the last one I'm going to do for the night, right? All right. Excuse me. I don't know why I always get nervous before I do a video, like I didn't already do a few already. All right. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to do like a little bit of a different background. Let me see. And so if I want a different background, usually what I do, guys, I just kind of like maybe turn the I turn my phone in like a different way, different position kind of thing. Let me see. I think I'm gonna go a little further this time. Yeah, so a slightly different angle. And so what you're gonna see right now is you're gonna literally see me create a video, not even 2 minutes long. I don't know, probably not even a minute long. But you're gonna see me create the video live, right? So throw me some hearts in the chat, y'all. Help a sister out. Help a sister out. Okay. All right, y'all ready? All right, let's go. Okay, about to record. All right. Please don't get a job just to survive another month. I'm Tasha. I'm a homeschooling stay-at-home mom, and I found a better way to earn money right from my phone in just 2 hours a day. No tech background, no audience, no selling to friends. This is not MLM, not affiliate marketing, and definitely not TikTok shop. We don't beg people, we don't pitch to strangers, and we don't make other people rich by barely scraping by, right? This is 100% profit, all yours, with a rejection-free system that works while you live your life. So if you're juggling school, laundry, and toddlers, you can do this. Say ready in the comments, and I'll send you everything you need to get started. And that's it. And after I do that video, right, I just go ahead and check to make sure that it's sound. And I don't normally edit as soon as I see the video. Like I just make sure that I have sound, and then I go ahead and I save the video to my phone, and then from there I'll go inside TikTok and I'll upload it, and then I'll edit the video. But here's the thing: if you go to my profile with my videos, if you comment on the very first pinned video, that's when I did live on this call. I mean, on this live, I did a video. And if you comment on that video, I'm going to reply with a video response. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you got any questions, I know it's a little delay on here. If you have any questions, definitely put your questions in the comments and I will answer your questions live. You guys have been a great bunch. Thank you so much. Let me see. I'm just going through, see if I got any questions over here that I missed. All right. Okay. All right. Let me see. And that's right. I'm going to bring it back to the buyer's journey. If you guys didn't get a screenshot of this, make sure you get a screenshot of this, right? If you got your screenshot. All right. So let's bring it on home. You've learned the truth about the journey. You've seen how the right system makes all the difference, right? You've gotten real solutions to real struggles, and you've watched me practice what I preach, right? Live. Y'all saw me do it live. So now it's your turn. If you're ready to explore this for yourself, all you have to do is go right here, get your blueprint, right? Get your blueprint and watch the videos and reply to the email letting me know that you got it. Or keep learning from me at your own pace, perfectly fine. There is no pressure, just permission. Permission to be seen. Permission to begin. Permission to build, right? Something that fits your life, not fight your life, right? And if that's what you want, just say ready. And remember, betterer, not perfect, just betterer, right? And I will see you in the next live. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, YouTube and Facebook also for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Yes. Oh, there we go.